I mean, that stupid song, the happy birthday song, it sounds like a death march when people start singing it. I detest it. Do you enjoy it? Does your family sing it with pep and vigor? Or happy birthday to you? I don't allow my family to sing it at that pace. We go fast. But am I wrong about how I approach? Should I be approaching the day more positively? Do you? Yesterday, I had a birthday. I turned 58. I'm now officially in my late 50s. And this is where the beauty of having a partner, a spouse, a friend who forces things can, because I wouldn't celebrate myself. But what does my wife do? She says, let's go to Yosemite for the day. You want to hike around? You want to move? The day in Yosemite was glorious. Oh my goodness. Perfect weather, low crowds. It's the, beginning of February or mid-February. So just really like a epic day of, perfect day to be hiking around. And we actually brought our bikes and biked around a little bit, and just tremendous scenery and just awe, really. The title of the podcast we listened to on the way up was A Different Take on Excellence That Changes Everything. And so interesting when you think about like how we are, the word excellence, and how we become sort of like focused on perfectionism and the hustle culture that we're all in. And I think about the Bay Area and how I'm telling my wife how stressful it is to be in the Bay Area, because it's always on, and there's traffic everywhere, and there's always something for me to do socially or work-wise. And so, but how we can sort of change that feeling of excellence from perfectionism and obsession to maybe just deep engagement and rooted in meaning, and like, ooh, that's something different. Hadn't thought about that. So really good discussion. So just to bring it full circle, we were there setting up with all these other people for this Firefall, and everyone's setting up for the perfect shot and setting up the camera, and I've got the camera, and we're all waiting for this moment, this perfection moment of when the sun hits the waterfall and the rocks just right and creates this effect. And it got me thinking about how, and then what came out of it is like, it didn't really work because there wasn't enough water in the waterfall, and the sun was a little blocked out by some clouds, and we sort of all missed it. And it was almost, it felt like, oh, what a bummer, we missed it. And then I think about, well, is the obsession about getting the exact right shot more important than the journey it took to get there? And not really. It's really about sort of, the day and being there and just being in the awe of El Capitan and the waterfalls and the Yosemite Valley floor. And like, isn't that what's more important? Sure, I wish we would have had the perfect shot for that Instagram moment or whatever, to be able to show you, but I don't have that. It was beautiful nonetheless, but it wasn't perfect. And that's what I think what this podcast was about, was the excellence of just being happy and content with the process that you went through, and instead of searching just for excellence in perfection.